Hello, thanks for listening to the Finance Leadership Podcast. It's your focus on the latest information and news about the Finance Leadership Programme from CGMA. It's produced by AICPA and CGMA together as the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants. You can find out more at aicpa.org and cgmaglobal.com. Today we have a student that has joined us to tell us a little bit more about their experience studying through the Finance Leadership Programme route to CGMA. So I have the pleasure of introducing Richmond Adu Addo, and Richmond joins us from Ghana in Africa. Welcome, Richmond. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for having me. To begin with, I would like to thank you, Kevin, on putting this together, making it possible. I also want to thank the country director for CGMA, Mr. Paul Eninakwa in Ghana. I also want to thank my mentor, Mr. Samuel Gameligajo, and my employer, Deloitte and Touche Ghana. I'm Richmond Adu Addo, as you introduced, from Ghana, West Africa. I'm a tax associate with Deloitte and Touche Ghana, and with the International Tax and Measures and Acquisitions team. I hold a bachelor's degree from the University of Education, Winneba, in accounting. I'm very hardworking and dedicated. As a tax professional, I provide clients with advice on business transaction structuring and its tax implication. I also help tax due diligence services. I provide tax health check services, also tax audit and special investigation support services, as well as general tax advisory services. I love music. I do enjoy playing basketball. I watch football. I love teaching and helping people.
Oh, it's great to hear. And if we could just start off, you could tell us a little bit about your journey studying through the Finance Leadership Programme.
To begin with, on the journey, the CGMA journey, during my graduation last year, I emerged as the best graduating student in the University of Education, Winneba. And as part of the graduation, I was given a scholarship by CGMA to pursue their qualification. So initially, I was very attracted by the flexibility and the relevance of the CGMA qualification, especially as it covers a wide range of topics and areas in finance, strategy, ethics, leadership. So the first step I took was I registered in April. I wrote the management level. During the management level, I gained a deeper understanding of the role and responsibilities of management accountants and finance professionals, as well as the ethical and professional standards that guide our work. I also learned how to use various frameworks and models to support decision-making and planning. I passed the management level in November last year and achieved the CGMA Advanced Diploma in Management Accounting. I went on to pursue the final stage, that's the strategic level, in February, which basically tested ability to think strategically, to lead change in a complex and, we are in a dynamic and unpredicted business environment. So the strategic level helps to test on how we could integrate and apply our knowledge and skills we have acquired throughout the CGMA journey. So it helped me to demonstrate my creativity and innovation. I also had to complete case study exams, which simulated a real-world business situation and required me to provide recommendations as well as solutions based on the information given. Thankfully, I cleared the strategic level also in February and became a CGMA professional. Currently, I am awaiting membership, but I'm done with the exams. I would say my CGMA journey has not been easy because whilst pursuing the CGMA, I was also pursuing the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana certification, as well as working as a tax associate. So it wasn't that easy, but Kevin, I would say it's worth it. It has given me a solid foundation and a competitive edge in the global business world. It has also opened so many opportunities for career advancement and personal growth. I would say I am very proud to be part of the CGMA fraternity that has a network of 200,000 professionals worldwide. So basically, that's my CGMA journey.
It's quite admirable to see you complete the CGMA journey and also the Ghana Chartered Accountants qualifications simultaneously, and that is no mean feat to complete. So I take my hat off, Richmond. That's quite an accomplishment in such a short period of time. So well done to you, I have to say. Particularly with the CGMA competencies and what you learned during your study, how have you found the skills that you've attained have helped you so far in your career?
Okay, thank you. The skills and knowledge gained from the CGMA competencies have really helped me in so many ways so far. Considering how globally recognized CGMA is, it has also equipped me with knowledge and competencies to work in various fields of management, accounting, and finance, such as financial planning, analysis, strategy, risk management, and overall strategic decision making. I would say CGMA has also provided me with a network of professionals and opportunities, and one of these opportunities is speaking to you and speaking to fellow students out there. I must say that CGMA has first improved my career prospects and earning potential. Recently on LinkedIn, I chanced on CGMA's MOU with Canada CPA already. CGMA has an MOU with AICPA, that's American, and so it has improved career prospects. Now I consider more global career opportunities, and it has enabled me to advance in my career and take on more challenging and rewarding roles. Going through the CGMA program, it has really motivated me to build a global career, as CGMA demonstrates my credibility and value as a management accountant and finance professional. Also, I would say the CGMA competencies has really enhanced my skills and confidence. CGMA has helped me to develop a range of skills that are essential for every business professional, such as analytical thinking, problem solving, communication, leadership. The case and the real world case we do exposes you to a wide range of skills in analytical thinking. And I've also gained more confidence in my abilities and judgment, as CGMA has taught me how to apply ethical and professional standards in my work. I also say that there's broader perspective and adaptability. The CGMA competencies have exposed me to different aspects of business and management, such as governance, risk, innovation, sustainability. And I've learned a lot on how to adapt to changing business environments and cope with uncertainties and complexities in our ever-changing business world. So I would say CGMA has really prepared me to work in any sector, industry, or country, as it is based on international standards and best practices. Not forgetting the digital skills that I've been equipped with, because I must say, even as a CGMA student, what we do is that even as you are writing, even if you are not done with your exams, CGMA organizes webinars around on AI, on emerging accounting issues, sustainability issues. And so even as CGMA students, before you even qualify or clear the CGMA competencies, you are already equipped and you are already networking with global and industry players already. And I think the CGMA FLP program has really, really equipped me so much. I'm very grateful.
It's great to see. You touch on a very common point that's raised by most students, is the breadth and depth of general business competencies and skills, and not just the accounting skills. So it's a very broad qualification, and obviously we go very deep in certain areas that are core to accounting, but it's much, much more than just an accounting qualification, which is a really important message, and it's great to hear that. You obviously studied through the finance leadership pathway. We have other pathways to study through with our qualification, but how did you find the experience using the platform and educating and progressing through this pathway as opposed to maybe other pathways? Like, I know you mentioned the Ghana Chartered Accountants, but obviously they're not using a platform like this to teach. They will have a different perspective. How did you find the finance leadership pathway?
I found the platform very, very useful and resourceful, and I'll say it's one of its kind. When I saw it, I was like, oh wow. The first day, I was just taken aback. Like, so CGMA really have something like this. They don't just leave you to learn on your own pace or something. No, you are able to track your progress. And I would say the CGMA FLP is designed to help develop the skills and competencies that are essential for a successful career, and not just the core accounting, as you stated earlier, but also in finance and other broad business area. The platform offers a variety of learning resources, such as interactive courses. There are videos, there are podcasts, quizzes, case studies, simulations, and this covers all the core topics of the CGMA syllabus. One interesting thing about this platform is also that I could learn at my own pace and convenience. And that is one thing that sets CGMA apart from others, I'll say, because the FLP platform makes you able to learn anywhere at any time. And it means that globally we are learning the same thing. Even though I'm in Africa, there was not too much knowledge gap, because those from Asia, Europe, America, we're all using the same FLP platform. So it has bridged the gap in knowledge among the different geographical area. And it's easy to track performance and progress. And one thing I like about it is that you could easily get feedback and guidance from expert tutors and mentors. The platform also enables us to connect with other learners and share our insights and experience. So I could easily network with people. So now I still have network with people in Asia, in Europe. The FLP program, I must say, is a comprehensive and engaging way to prepare for the CGMA exams. Kevin, to conclude on the whole learning experience on the FLP program, I think one thing I'll commend CGMA for is the mock exams. I was able to undertake 4 mock exams. So even before the main case study exams, I was already used to the whole complexity, the whole business idea, and how to think analytically to solve business issues. And I think it's a very great and resourceful learning experience.
Great to hear. Yeah, look, I think you touched on sort of 2 key things: is the reach of a digital platform to any time, anywhere in the globe, and it's quite innovative. So we're delivering content, learning and support through a digital platform that no one else is doing in any other professional body in the accounting space right now. So it's great to hear it's viewed that way by our students. And obviously, when you look back at COVID, we didn't prevent our students progressing, which was a difficult period. Students were unable to go to classes in some countries, some travel was restricted. We were probably one of the few professional bodies that digitally enabled progression during that period at a fairly constant rate in very difficult situations. So the innovation has been a fantastic thing for the profession in itself. Just to wrap up, obviously someone who's been through the learning experience, I always ask this question to any student I ever communicate with: what's your number one piece of advice for any student listening in terms of success?
Thank you, Kevin. So I have some few things to share with them. To begin with, I would say that this is a very unique opportunity to develop your skills and knowledge in accounting and finance. And it affords you the opportunity to be part of a global network of professionals who share a common vision and commitment to excellence. Some advices I'll give is, as a student, you should plan your study schedule carefully and stick to it. We know the CGMA FLP program is very rigorous and demanding, and so you would have to allocate enough time and resources to prepare for each exam and prepare for the program. You can use the online study planner to track your pace and how you are studying and your progress. Also, I'll say that you have to really engage with your learning materials and resources. The CGMA FLP program provides you with a wealth of information and tools on the platform that would help you in your understanding of the various topics covered in the syllabus. So you can access a range of resources online. There are webinars, there are podcasts such as these, there are articles, there are case studies, and there are other platforms that you could engage tutors, peers, mentors. And you see, it's not just about passing the exams, but it's also about developing your competencies and capabilities as a future finance leader. And you can benefit from the insights and experiences of others who have gone through the same process and who are also experts in the field. Also, I'll say that 3 P's is very important. Practice, practice, practice. You will need to practice as much as you can. The exams designed to test your ability to apply knowledge and skills in real-world scenarios. And so, in order to improve your exams performance, you need to practice with past papers, mock exams, like I said earlier, questions on the platform. And you can use the online assessment tool to also track your progress and identify your strengths and weaknesses, because after each mock, the examiners also provide feedback, and that will help you identify strengths and weakness. And lastly, Kevin, I'll say that FLP students, please stay motivated and positive. We know the CGMA FLP program is very, very challenging, but I must say it's also a rewarding journey, because it will open up many opportunities for you in your career, in personal development. And you should also celebrate your achievement. For how far you have come, you are doing well. Learn from your mistakes. Keep your eye on the goal, and the goal is to have the CGMA designation. Remember that you are not alone in this journey, and that you have support from the CGMA community. That's what I'll say. That's the advice I'll give.
That's great. Thank you, Richmond. Appreciate all your input. And again, thank you for taking the time to contribute to the podcast.
Thank you, Kevin.
For more information on the Finance Leadership Programme, go to enroll.cgma.org. Thanks again to our guest, Richmond. And of course, thank you for listening. If you know a friend or colleague who could use this information, feel free to share it with your networks. You'll see the sharing buttons on the podcast app. That's it for now. A very good day, and thank you very much for listening.
This content is designed to provide illustrative information with respect to the subject matter covered, and does not represent an official opinion or position of the AICPA, the Association, or CIMA. It is provided with the understanding that they are not engaged in offering legal, accounting, or other professional services. If such advice or expert assistance is required, the services of a competent professional person should be sought. The AICPA, the Association, and CIMA make no representations, warranties, or guarantees as to, and assume no responsibility for, the content or application of the material contained herein, and especially disclaim all liability for any damages arising out of the use of, reference to, or reliance on such material.